It's time to stop over analyzing. It is time to make a choice, my gorgeous Leo. Which choice I'm talking about, this in itself is going to be absolutely obvious on the 7th, 8th and the 9th of January 2024. It is about the specific information which is going to open your eyes, but it's also at the same time going to make you feel so happy, because you will know that this specific burden that was affecting you is coming to an end, and that in itself was creating such a huge blockage in your life, where you just couldn't move forward as quickly enough as you wanted to. But it's to do with a specific goal of yours. It's to do with a specific goal that was on your mind for so long. Like, oh my God. So now, my gorgeous Leo, this is all about to start happening. The month of January is bringing you probably one of the most important beginnings of your life, one of the most important new beginnings of your life. This is nothing to do with something brand new taking over or something brand new starting, like a brand new beginning. No, baby, no. But it's after a while, after a long time of maybe certain things not working out, this in itself is coming to an end. And that is important because at the same time, it's going to create the best and the most powerful moment in your life when it comes to your personal freedom, when it comes to your liberation, when it comes to you finally free, being and feeling free to do exactly what you wanted to do for such a long time. By the time you get to the last week of January 2024, you are going to be able to make such a mind-blowing decision. This mind-blowing decision that you are going to be able to make, I'm saying mind-blowing, it is a lot to do with things that you have been working on and working towards for so long. But this mind-blowing decision, it's going to be so remarkable because you're going to realize within the last 7 days of January how close you are to how close you are to some kind of dream of yours, how close you are, much closer than you could have possibly imagined. You are gonna be just one step away from enjoying the life of your dreams. Literally. And also, when it comes to the actual numerology, I mean, come on, what can I say? Your number is 2758. This is a very powerful number, but it also means that you're gonna find yourself on a certain crossroads at around the middle of January 2024. You're gonna find yourself on a certain crossroads, but before you find yourself on a certain crossroads, you will see that there were like about 2 or 3 different signs that you had that you're going to be reminded of, and you didn't make much of the signs then and there, but you're just going to be able to put these 2 or 3 signs that you've had really, really recently. And these 2 or 3 signs that you had that they didn't make sense to start with in the first place, when you find yourself on this crossroads, they're going to make sense like there is no tomorrow. And in fact, on top of that, they are going to be contributing towards you fully understanding that now you understand what this means. You will be aware of what these signs, what an insight, into your life they are bringing, especially when it comes to you finding yourself on this crossroads. Why? Because at that moment in time, you're going to change. Something is going to change within you. You're going to come out of yourself. You're going to come out of your comfort zone. And this is going to be leading towards you making a completely different choice when it comes to you finding yourself on this crossroads. And you know what? That choice is going to be the right choice. You will still kind of not be too certain about certain things, but my God, your spirit is going to be guiding you, and you will be feeling, you will be knowing that you are doing the right thing here. Absolutely brilliant, my gorgeous Leone, indeed. And when it comes to the actual, when it comes to nutrition and things like that, please keep on taking things in order to boost your immune system, please, because you're gonna need that. So you will need something like organic camu camu, which is going to provide you with natural vitamin C. You're going to need a natural vitamin D3 alongside natural K2, which is going to help its absorption, but you're also going to need a natural zinc picolinate. This combination is remarkable when it comes to boosting your immune system. And I would also highly advise you to take something like a calcium magnesium as well alongside with it, because I know that your bones are going to be quite sensitive indeed. If you're on any other medications, if you're pregnant or if you're breastfeeding, you just need to check with your doctor or GP. Only they can tell you whether this can interact with your existing medications, my gorgeous Leone, or not. So now, my gorgeous Leo, I'm going to start with the very first day, which is going to be really significant. On the very 1st of January, I like this so much. Not only on the very 1st of January, you need to pay attention to what is going to be on your mind the very first thing in the morning. This is so important. I will show you like with an oracle cards. On the 1st of January, there is something very unusual which is going to be on your mind in the morning. Please pay attention to it, because what is going to be on your mind on the 1st of January, it's also clearly giving you the guidance, what's missing in your life. You're going to be reminded of that again on the 11th of January, and you're going to be reminded of that on the first thing in the morning, and you're going to be reminded of that on the 21st of January. So you've got a few days to play with. You're going to be reminded of something really specific. So as soon as you open your gorgeous eyes, you pay attention to what is on your mind the very first thing in the morning. This is going to clearly show you and indicate to you what's missing in your life. And what's missing in your life, it's also going to bring that confidence, an important confidence, something that's affecting your confidence because it's missing in your life, but it's also going to reflect on a confidence that came out again. Absolutely crazy. So just to make sure, yeah, just to confirm, yeah, it's going to reflect on your confidence, my gorgeous Leone, but at the same time, it's going to reflect on your well-being. And this is another thing that I absolutely love. Like, oh my God, like this is another thing that I absolutely love. It's very interesting that the well-being card came out, because from the very 1st of January, you are going to be thinking a lot how you want to start a new page and a new leaf when it comes to like you starting new things, but in terms of you taking care of yourself. I know for the fact that you're going to start taking this very, very seriously, and each of you maybe have got like a different problems or different issues to deal with. Like, of course, we are all so similar, but then again, we're all so different as well. So there is something that you're really going to trigger this within you, something that you've been doing that you're not too happy with, and this is all going to start this process of you feeling how you want to kind of take care of yourself. And there is going to be some kind of a new beginning when it comes to you turning the new page or a new leaf, taking care of yourself, like maybe like a fitness, or starting to exercise or work out. Maybe if you haven't, and if you are, maybe you're going to start thinking about different things, new things. You're going to be thinking a lot about nutrition and how you can live a healthy and better lifestyle. I really like it. I really like that this is happening at the beginning of this year, my gorgeous Leone, because indeed it's indicating a really, really great start. Absolutely brilliant. So you are going to start thinking about about your health, and you are going to take this very, very seriously indeed. But this is going to reflect on you doing some kind of fitness or some kind of exercises that you didn't before. You will be thinking about healthy food and nutrition. I absolutely love it. But there is a problem, one specific problem health-wise that was bothering you, that you may not be able to kind of win when it comes to that, but you are going to, because there is something really specific that you're going to realize it's bothering you, where all this is actually going to stem from, and that in itself, it's part of all this, and it is indeed going to be healed. Absolutely brilliant. And also when it comes to the 1st of January, my gorgeous Leonie, when it comes to the 1st of January, what else I want to say to you, that, you know, listen, I don't know how to say this, but you are going to have a reason to like kind of celebrate. You're going to feel so happy because you're going to realize that, you know, there was this bloody tower that happened in your life. Something negative happened like a while back, you know, a while ago. So a very negative situation within the last year happened, and something happened and it really surprised you. Something happened and it really did throw you out of balance, and it was very difficult after that moment in time because it affected your vibration, you know, it really surprised you. So it's to do with a negative situation that has taken place and it was affecting you for the last year. So now you are going to feel so happy and so delighted that something has come to an end. Something is coming to an end, and it's still to do with that bad thing that kind of took over your life for a while. And this is brilliant, and it couldn't have happened at a better time. It's happening on the very 1st of January. Absolutely brilliant. And number one, it's all about us feeling more strong and more powerful when it comes to, you know, coming out of our comfort zone, which is ever so important. When it comes to us like tapping into certain dimensions we would never tap into. When it comes to us dealing with problems and issues we are afraid of, you know, all this, when it comes to us taking risks, and taking risks is part of life. All these things are so important, and all these things have been affected when it comes to you, my gorgeous Leonie, believe me or not. So this is going to be brilliant, a very magical time of your life indeed, where these things are coming to an end. So now, not only that this was affecting what happened to you within the last year, but actually it was affecting your determination. It was affecting your confidence, but it was also affecting your determination. So now you're going to realize that you are in between the 1st of January and in between the 4th of January. So now so you're going to have a reason for celebration for this. You're going to feel so happy and now in between the 1st and the 4th of January, you are going to make a really brave step, really brave move. And it's to do with something that you are anyway passionate about, but it's a brave move because you are going to clearly understand that you're going to need to kind of like be a part of some kind of competition, and you're going to need to be surrounded by the certain people who you may not like for a while, but it doesn't matter. It's all part of this thing. It's all part of you recognizing all this and recognizing changes within yourself. Only a few months ago you would be like, no baby, no, but now you will recognize within yourself there is some kind of a change, and poof, really lovely spiritual flip-flop. What was scaring you and making you feel negative and making you feel so paranoid, now you're not going to be able to wait to jump into it as soon as you can, because as soon as you jump into it, this is going to bring so much into your life. To start with, this in itself is bringing a brand new, fresh energy, and look where this energy is going to take you. After this moment in time, you will be inspired by things you've never been inspired before. So this is why this is so significant, because it allows you to grow and spread towards the places you would never spread towards, you know. So this is why this is so important. This in itself is not only going to bring a huge accomplishment, accomplishment into your life, like a really big, nice accomplishment. But as of the 1st of January, my gorgeous Leonie, you are having a full control over your life back. And do not get me wrong, please. I'm not saying that you didn't have a control over your life, but it's only sometimes when we hear a certain news or a specific information which is highlighting something negative that happened to us, only at the moment in time we feel so happy because something is coming to an end or something has come to an end. Only then we meet this energy. We get to know this energy that is so beautiful and so powerful, and that energy elevates us to the point where we haven't been elevated before, and then we realize how much we were actually affected by something. Like, oh my God, absolutely brilliant, my gorgeous Leonie, indeed. The next important date, you know what, I'm not gonna lie to you, this month it's gonna be mental. This month it's gonna be crazy, absolutely crazy, but I like it. This month your life is about to return to you. That's all I can say. On the 5th of January, you are going to have such a big moment. You are going to have one of the biggest moments of your own victory, one of the biggest moments of your own confidence, one of the biggest moments of your own recognition, achievement. You are going to feel so proud of yourself, and there and then something very unique gift of yours, it's going to be highlighted. You need to take this on the next level. You need to take this as far as you can. The next 5 years are gonna be, oh my God, like a movie when it comes to you, just because of this. So you need to take this on the next level. So it's not only about an achievement, confidence, recognition, no baby, no. You need to now take this on the next level. It is absolutely the perfect energy, the perfect mixture of energy. It's going to be throughout the months of January, but especially when it comes to in between the 5th of January and the 15th of January, when it comes to you making certain decisions and things like that, the energy is going to be out of this world. You will see within yourself how many ideas you are going to have that you would normally never have. Take them as far as you can, but most importantly, take them seriously as well. This is gonna give you an inner strength. This is gonna give you bring really beautiful and powerful energy into your life. But you're also going to have an important idea in between the 5th and the 14th of January. You are going to have in between the 5th and the 14th of January, you are going to have an important idea based on what is going to happen on the 5th of January. You may even have that idea on the very 5th of January. It really depends, but it's in between the 5th and the 14th of January where you are going to have a clear idea how and when to take this on the next level. You are going to have a clear idea. Okay, this is very important, and you are also going to need to make certain adjustments in your life, because after this moment in time, all I can say to you, your priorities are going to change. I'm so happy for you because you deserve this. You are brilliant. You are good people, and I know this. So you are going to have this idea, and the more you think about this idea, how you're going to take this on the next level, the more you think about this idea, the more inspired you're going to be, the more passionate you're going to be, the more energetic you're going to feel. The idea that you are going to have, it's going to become like this goal, which is going to manifest, and it's going to bring something very special into your life, like within 1 year. So when it comes to the next January 2025, I know I jumped on the next January, I'm sorry, don't attack me, but when it comes to the next January 2025, this is where are you going to be able to see the direct result of what you have decided to incorporate into your life here in this idea, because you decided to take this on the next level in as little as 1 year time. you are going to be able to manifest one of the most powerful things of your life. It's to do with this goal, this idea. It's going to become a goal, but that goal is going to manifest in next January 2025. This is gonna be big, and trust me, you are gonna be even more proud of yourself, because this is gonna be the beginning of the stage of your life where, like, literally everything is gonna start changing in the best possible way. But it's a lot to do with things, my gorgeous Leone, you have been waiting for such a long time indeed. And what else I was going to recommend you, my gorgeous Leone, would be this absolutely gorgeous Indian bloodstone. Absolutely stunning. And you know, when it comes to bloodstone, it's one of the most powerful crystals you can actually get. They were using bloodstones, you know, many centuries ago. They were using bloodstones when they would go to have battles, these warriors, soldiers, many centuries ago. They were using bloodstones. They would never go into a battle without having a bloodstone, because they knew this protects them. You know, it would protect them, it would bring them energy, it would make them feel optimistic, it would make them feel good about themselves, but also it would protect them. It's a fantastic protector. But also they used to use it, they would put it on the top of the graves, you know, because they believed that this was like kind of protect people from evil spirits, evil negative energy and things like that. So it is a very powerful crystal, and it also like kind of help you to boost your immune system. It just remember, it re-energizes you, and it balances your emotions, and it helps you to live healthy and long life as well. This gorgeous Indian bloodstone comes with sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below. The next important date, my gorgeous Leone, it's going to be on the 16th of January. Oh my God, on the 16th of January, you know what? Like, this is brilliant, because now all I can say to you that there is going to be like something very interesting is going to happen, and you are going to have a little adventure here, and this is going to happen completely unexpectedly, and it's going to happen completely unplanned. And this mini adventure that you're actually going to have, on one hand, you are gonna really kind of have you are gonna see something that you really kind of want to do here. You are gonna see something that you're really gonna connect to, and you really will want to do this, you know. But on another hand, and this is important because this is going to come directly from your soul, you know. But also when it comes to the 16th of January, it's not only about that, it's about you. Through that little adventure, you are gonna know, you're gonna realize how to deal with like a really difficult situation in your life, you know, how to deal with something really difficult, something that is like kind of you're not too sure what to do about, you know. So this is to do with something personal, very personal, and it's to do with something that you do not like to talk to too many people about. Maybe only very special people in your life know about this particular issue. It's about some kind of a secret perhaps, or something that you don't like to talk about to everybody, and something that you like to keep to yourself, which is absolutely fine. So when it comes to this mini adventure, it's not only about something, you seeing something that you want to do as well, but then, which is brilliant, but then again, it's a lot about you kind of knowing what to do with a specific problem here, you know, like finding out, you're going to be like, oh my God, thank God. And that problem was like kind of preventing you to move on with your life. And you are, so here, you're just going to need to kind of set the boundaries. You're going to need to be really clear, you're going to need to be really direct, and you're going to need to set the boundaries. And also you are going to kind of, you're going to clearly understand that you are, at the same time, you are going to kind of keep things traditional on one hand, but then on another hand, you are also returning back to something traditional, something that you used to do, something that you're not doing anymore. But now the last few years, you know, you've learned so much, and only now this is going to become very much clear to you that it's time to bring something back into your life, something that you used to do. It's going to reveal reveal the missing part of you, my gorgeous Leonie. But this missing part of you is not just like, oh yeah, random missing part of you. No, baby, no. This is to do with your destiny, and it's to do with you kind of taking this very, very seriously and understanding that, you know, you cannot exist without this and being fully happy. And I don't want to sound like really, oh my god, like really dark. No dark, it's not dark whatsoever, but you're just reaching a very high level of your spiritual intelligence, of your spiritual evolution that has brought you to this point of your life where you are gonna kind of realize that there is something that you used to do but you're not doing, but you should be doing this because you are talented about this so much. And I know I've seen this before, but now this is very much so strongly, my gorgeous Leonie, here being highlighted like there is no tomorrow. The next important date is going to be the 21st of January. Oh God. The 21st of January, I say this and I react like this, is, you know why? You know, oh God, it's to do with a specific person in your life, and I've seen this person before. It's to do with a specific person in your life who's got, look, I'm breathing like this because that person is like, it's someone very difficult, someone who's very having lots of problems, somebody who's very emotional, somebody who's having lots of difficulties, and somebody who is not dealing with their problems correctly, and somebody who is running away from their problems instead of dealing with their problems. You know what people do when they're running away from their problems? You know what they do when people are running away from their problems? Very often people do things to themselves, you know, do terrible things to themselves to forget about their problems. So that person is doing something bad to themselves, and it's to do with somebody in your life. It's to do with like either a family member or somebody very, very close to you. Somebody ridiculously close to you is going through something so difficult, and they're doing something bad to themselves. They're doing something that they shouldn't be doing to themselves, my gorgeous Leonie. So this is why this is so problematic, because things are going from one level onto another level, especially within the last year when it comes to that particular person. What is my point here? And I'm so sorry that I'm on about it, but that person is going to give you a clear sign, an indication that something is wrong with this person. And you are really going to have to step in somehow before it's too late. You're gonna need to step in somehow before it's too late. But there was like some kind of a problems, like huge problems in between you and that person lately, and that person has been seeing you as their source of like frustration, and you haven't even done anything. But because that person is unwell at the moment and you haven't done anything, they sadly saw you as their source of inspiration, or of not an of inspiration, sorry, their source of their frustration. They would take on their frustration on you, and you just seems to have had enough. But you need to understand that that person is like kind of not well at the moment, very, very emotionally low, very emotionally imbalanced, and on top of that, that person is doing something bad to themselves. They're taking something that they shouldn't be taking. So you just kind of, on one hand, I want you to not to take this person completely seriously with maybe negative things that they are doing to you or to other people around them, but just to try to see how you can actually help this person. It is going to be a long journey, but it's all going to be okay at the end. But that person needs to kind of understand and realize, you know, what have they got themselves into, and the dimension they have found themselves into is very dark, but it's only going to get darker if they carry on. They need to kind of deal with their problems and issues in a real way. This is not the right way to deal with problems and issues, because it can only lead towards, you know, one particular area, you know what I mean? Like even darker. So my point is, like, I think that person is going to tell you something nasty or something horrible, and just remember what I said, and to not to take it personal, and try to see how you can actually help this person. You know, it's just it is to do with somebody in your life. but also it is to do with your feelings, like being a bit more being angry and maybe not reacting properly because you're angry, which is completely understandable, but you are gonna need to kind of think how you're actually gonna do this. Yeah, okay, good luck. Now, just don't take personally what that person is gonna do or gonna say. You know, this is so important, my gorgeous Leonie. You know, this is like ridiculously important for you to actually remember. You know, you just need to be patient a little bit. Okay, another thing I was going to recommend you, my gorgeous Leonie, would be this absolutely gorgeous, look at this. Another thing I was going to recommend you would be this absolutely gorgeous natural crazy lace agate. Absolutely beautiful. And this is just so important. You know why? My tarot cards. This is so important, my gorgeous Leonie, because it's an absolutely powerful, such a powerful reminder. Okay, so natural crazy lace agate, it's brilliant because it's a natural and very, very powerful reminder. When we wear it, it brings such a significant energy into our lives, and it instantly reminds us of certain things that we need to pay attention to, or certain things that we need to work more, or certain things where we need to put more our precious energy towards. It is very easy to get tangled within the web of our own lives, and one thing leads towards another. You know, there are lots of several different problems and issues that people constantly deal with, and that's life. But it's always great to have like also another little protector on us, which is going to be, as soon as you wear it, it's just kind of like it's keep on reminding you what needs more attention and care in your life, which is ever so important, because very easily we can overlook things that need more attention then and there, just because maybe somebody with very strong energy can pull us towards a different direction, you know, for a while. But that while period, you know, could have made a huge difference in our lives if we only focused like on things that we should have been focusing on in the first place. Indeed. So we have to kind of work on ourselves and help ourselves first before we help others. Do you know what I mean? So this is why this is so important. A natural crazy lace agate is also brilliant because it enhances mental function. It helps with healing of an inner anger and tension, and it creates a sense of security and safety as well. This gorgeous natural crazy lace agate comes with sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below. By buying things from my channel, my gorgeous Leonie, you're also supporting my channel as well. On the 23rd of January, you know, there is a really specific person, somebody very, very clever, somebody very, very intelligent, somebody very sharp, somebody very unusual, and somebody who lots of people do not understand whatsoever. This particular person on the 23rd of January is very significant, very powerful, but this particular person is also like kind of keeping themselves for only like a few very, very special people in their lives, and one of them is you, my gorgeous Leonie. So this special person on the 23rd of January is going to be playing an important role, because that particular person is gorgeous person, I love this person, but that particular person is going to suggest something to you, because you're going to you're going to start some kind of a planning here. I love it. You're going to start some kind of a planning. You're going to feel so good. You're going to feel so brilliant. You're going to feel amazing when it comes to what exactly are you going to be planning. Oh God. This is when your wings are going to start growing. My gorgeous Leonie, this is when your wings are going to start growing, just because you will be able to plan this. This in itself is going to be remarkable already. But when this gorgeous person suggests something to you, Trust me, what this person is gonna, it's more like kind of reminding you of something. What this person is gonna be reminding you of, what this person will remind you, it's going to be a really, really wise choice, my gorgeous Leonie, indeed. But that again, it's going to need from you to set the clear boundaries. I know I've mentioned this before, but yet again, you're gonna need to set the clear boundaries here. And the clear boundaries you set, the more direct you are, the quicker you are, the faster you are implementing this when it comes to what exactly you're going to be planning about. By the end of April 2024, you are going to have a magnificent time of your life, because every single day after that moment in time, it's going to seem like a dream every single day, which means that so far you were going along, you were working towards certain things, but you were working towards something specific that took the better of you, that took so much energy of you. So now this is happening. Now this is happening, my gorgeous Leonie. So this is why this is going to be so important. You see, this is where this is going to lead towards. Absolutely magnificent indeed, in so many different ways. You know, this is brilliant. Okay, and the next important date sorry, the next important date, my gorgeous Leonie, it's going to be on the 31st of January. On the 31st of January, this is absolutely brilliant. I cannot believe what a month you're actually going to have. I cannot believe what a month you're going to have. On the 31st of January, you are going to start working on this project. On the 31st of January, it will be the beginning of you starting to work on this specific project. The moment in time you start to work on this specific project on the 31st of January, trust me, you will know what this is, because this project is going to transform your life. The moment in time you start working on this specific project on the 31st of January, that moment in time, the transition, it's about to start. The very special transition and transformation, it's about to begin. One stage of your life is clearly coming to an end, and another stage of your life is clearly about to begin. And even more so, you're gonna find out about somebody being a little bit dishonest to you, somebody being a little bit dishonest with you, and you're not going to like it. But normally about one specific person, little bastard, you little bastard you little bastard, boom. So you're gonna find out, oh, what's wrong with me? Yeah, you're gonna find out about someone being really dishonest here, and normally you would be angry, but now you're gonna have a big smile on your face. This you finding out about someone lying to you and being dishonest to you at around this time, this is going to have a completely different effect on you, my gorgeous Leonie. Normally you would be like, oh my god, but now you will be able to feed off this. You're going to feel even more excited about you doing this project, you know, starting this project, because you will know that this will kind of move you away from the people you do not want to be around, from the people, from the circles, from the energy, from the dimensions you don't want to be around anymore. So you're gonna actually feel really, really excited, and you finding out some bastard being dishonest with you, you are actually gonna find this as something sacred sign, sacred indication, a powerful omen that this new project that you are starting here, you know, it's gonna make even better impact on your life. This is gonna be a clear omen and your clear sign and your clear guidance, you know, that this is something that you are gonna need to do, like, immediately. And also at the same time, you know, you are gonna realize, oh God, it's gonna be like a hard work, do you know what I mean? But then again, at the same, it's gonna be like a hard work, I'm so worried. But then again, this is absolutely not going to put you off. All you need right now at this stage to take this seriously, make the first moves, make the first steps, which you are. From the 31st of January, walking into the February, it's all going to be about this new project and you taking really important steps. But trust me, this in itself is like kind of going to, again, like it's going to set you free. It's gonna liberate you. It's like, it's gonna start a process of things that you have been dreaming and thinking about and fantasizing about for so long. Only now you're actually kind of finding yourself on the path where you are gonna start doing things that were on your mind for so long. Absolutely brilliant. And there is gonna be the specific information and news that you're gonna have, and for some reason this news and message is gonna make you aware of the fact how we are not in this world forever, how quick life is, how short life is. And this is again going to bring this really powerful impact on your life, and it's going to rejuvenate you, and it's going to give you this great sense of how much do you want to hurry up with something really specific. And that in itself is connected to all this. Absolutely brilliant, my gorgeous Leone. What a month you're going to have. Whoa. And also when it comes to people in relationships, when it comes to you, my gorgeous Leone, in relationships, this is fantastic, because it looks like both of you are going to have a bit of a hermit moment when it comes to this month, because both of you, it's something is going to be bothering you, and you're going to be thinking about something, because both of you are going to be thinking how something is not happening organically, and you're going to go, so something that bothers both of you, you're going to be thinking about it, and you're going to have a bit of a hermit moment, and your partner is going to have a bit of a hermit moment, and one of you is going to have this really important idea. This idea that you're gonna have, one of you, it's about speeding something up. For the love of God, you need to take this immediately. This idea that you're gonna have, either you or your partner, it's about speeding something up, and it's about speeding up the part of your life that you both are gonna be so worried about, because you will know if this doesn't manifest, we're gonna be unhappy, and you're not going to be unhappy, because one of you is gonna have this idea. You know what is about this idea? Look, one of you is gonna have an idea, and that idea is going to come true. So do not ignore this idea, okay? Oh my God, absolutely mind-blowing. And also, when it comes to you, my gorgeous Leone, who are single and ready to, hello darling, do you know what? You are going to, you're going to realize something is going to happen this month, and you're going to realize that you're still holding on for someone that you shouldn't. You're going to realize that you're still having feelings for someone that you shouldn't, because you're single, you haven't got a partner, and you're going to realize something is going to happen. You're either going to see the certain person that you like, or maybe something happened with you in the past, but somehow you're going to be reminded of someone. That's the bottom line. For those of you that are single, somehow you're going to be reminded of someone who used to like, who used to fancy, and then you're going to realize, oh my God, I still have a feelings for that person. And that moment in time, when you realize that you still have a feelings for that person, you need to let this go. You need to let this go, my gorgeous Leone, immediately. The sooner you let this go, the sooner you're going to let somebody new into your life. Okay, so this is your clear sign and clear guidance and clear indication that you need to let go someone, and as soon as that you still have a feelings for, and as soon as you do this, you are gonna be able to let somebody new to come into your life. See? Otherwise, it's not gonna happen, because subconsciously you're still so intensely thinking about someone, and the journey in between you and that person has come to an end already. So the sooner you move on, the sooner you're gonna open the door and somebody gorgeous is gonna come in. Okay, my gorgeous Leone, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye.